The terrifying story of Travis the chimpanzee. Travis was a chimpanzee that was adopted from a shelter in 1995 by Sandra and the Harold family. He was able to dress himself, eat with them at the table, water the plants, and even sometimes drive. He really became one of the family members. He would even play with the kids sometimes, even stop himself when he was applying too much force. Everyone knew Travis at the neighborhood. He became really famous, coming out on commercials, even TV shows. Here is where the story gets really bizarre. Back in 2003, Travis was actually driving, and someone threw a can at him. The 200-pound chimpanzee came out of the car, started chasing the person. They were successfully able to escape him. The chimpanzee wouldn't want to go back in his car, so he stopped the traffic for some time until the police arrived there, and the only way they could stop him was using a tranquilizer. Back then, you needed a permit to have an exotic animal like Travis, but the family had him for so long they didn't really have to go through the whole process. Charla Nash was a friend and a worker of Sandra, who was helping her run her business after her husband passed away. She would even take care of Travis sometimes. One day in February of 2009, Charla was trying to get the chimpanzee back inside the house. One day before, she had dyed her hair and she was looking a little different for Travis. Here is where the story gets extremely dark. The chimpanzee started attacking Charla. She was trying to convince the chimpanzee to get back in the house with the Elmo, the thing. The chimpanzee started to attack her, ripping her face and hands off. Sandra immediately called the police and was telling the police officers to arrive there immediately. When the police arrived there, the chimpanzee tried to open one of the units. One of the police officers opened fire on him, hitting Travis a few times. The chimpanzee was so strong, didn't die there on the scene, but was able to run back inside the house and got inside his cage, where he tried to treat some of his wounds. But then sometime after that, he died. Charla Nash was rushed to the hospital. The medical staff there was so terrified by what happened to her that after treating her, they needed to do some counseling to overcome what they have seen. Charla was able to survive this, but she required multiple reconstructive surgeries. It is very unfortunate they were not able to save her sight, but Sandra Nash survived this whole nightmare. One very disturbing fact about the whole story is that Charla went unconscious by the time she reached the hospital, so she had to endure the whole situation while the chimpanzee was attacking her.